get the thumbs up from the scorers about Donovan Strauss. And this is your Bandolero Outlaw feature. Jaden Johnson, who has been so dominant, the kid out of Wisconsin, will start on the front row with South Carolina's Killian McMahon, New York's Ben Morabito, alongside of Georgia's Emma Britt, Aiden Christensen, row number 3 with Wisconsin's Colin Hensey, Carter Erickson from Georgia with Virginia's Atlee Weiss, Daniel Vandenberg from Nova Scotia, alongside of North Carolina's T.J. Moon, the first 5 rows. Row number 6 will be Wyatt Dent and Owen Zacharias, Allison Johnson and Bryson Brinkley, row 7, Cullen O'Connor and Sarah Witzel for row 8, row 9, Mandy Lee and Lily Wynot, 10th row, Lincoln Johnson and DJ Krantz. Those are your Outlaws. They will conclude the action here at the U.S. Legends Winter Nationals.
So I see up there in that shot, that's Gage Gilby in the middle. I believe he is unofficially your Young Lions champion for this week. Tanton Woolridge off to his right-hand side, our left-hand side in the shot. He's from Prince Edward Island, and then in beside him...
Oh, I know that kid.
Yeah, you know.
What a good-looking young man.
Yeah.
He must have some awesome parents.
Yes. I see off to the side, too, right to the left of that shot. That's the General Robert Lee. There he is. He drives a Pro Late model, or tries to drive a Pro Late model up in New Brunswick. So that's his crew over there. Robert says the car's for sale because he's going to get a legend car. So if you know anybody that has wants to go Pro Late model racing up in the Northeast.
So I actually bought one. Ayrton's actually practiced it a couple of times. He was pretty quick in it. So unfortunately, there's nowhere up north that they allow a 12-year-old to race. So we've been talking with a few
Speedway.
people.
You can race Tristan McKee.
Yeah, and I tell you, there's a lot of dads that I've talked to down here that have kind of hit me to the places that I could take him to and race, but it's just not down the street.
Let me go with the points here real quick. Johnson in front, McMahon, Christensen, Moon, and Allison Johnson, Morabito, Weiss, Hensey, Britt, and Brinkley. The top 10 in Outlaw points right now. Johnson pretty solid up there up top. The battle for second and third pretty close. You can. There are places you can run on pavement for 12-year-olds and a few dirt tracks as well for the crate late models.
You bet. We're actually this Johnson kid that's in the lead today. He's got a big G&L sticker on the side of that thing, so he's going to be running a legend car next year.
Here they come, the Outlaws coming to green for the final feature of the week here for NX Winter Nationals. And Ben Morabito looked to the inside early. Johnson up the hill. McMahon to the outside. They all somehow make it through 1 and 2.
Little contact
I don't know
from
how
them.
they made this through.
They're still pushing and shoving a little bit there in the middle of the pack. Tim Christensen takes third, and the other 8 of Erickson, I believe that is, in the middle of the pack.
It seems that after a while, that A car really spools up and kind of takes away. But we'll see how. Looks like Morabito's kind of got a little something for him.
Yellow.
And that is the 2 of Lily Wynot around in the corner.
We saw her in the grandstands.
Yes, we did.
17,
Is it something that these cars, some cars, have a better acceleration, or is it driver led as far as the restart? How do you pick up speed in a Bando?
Well, most of it is just experience. These kids, some of them, and talent, obviously. Some of them got a little more than the others, and that's what it takes. You can buy 20, 30, 40, 50 of these motors and dyno them and try to find the right one that's got just a little bit more than the next, but they're so even. The guys in the engine shop there, Johnny, he really Johnny gets these cars pretty darn close, and so then it puts it down to what it's supposed to be. The integrity of the sport has always been the fact that these cars are even, that everybody's got the same shot at it. It's an equal playing field, and that's the way it's supposed to be.
We're going to see it play out. Morabito on the outside.
Still yellow driver.
Aiden Johnson on the inside. Soon to be Great North Legends driver in the next year or so. But right now, trying to win once again here at Citrus County Speedway and the INEX Winter Nationals. We go green. Morabito on the outside.
Side by side as they get ready to come back to the green flag. 2 of the 20 laps completed, 18 laps to go in the final feature of the week. Here at Citrus County Speedway, doubled up, working through 3 and 4. The control car is Jaden Johnson. Green flag flies, and we're back underway.
Morabito way out there on the high side. That gave Johnson the opportunity to take the spot away while he was down low. And Johnson expands on that. He takes the front all to himself.
They race through 3 and 4. The field 3 wide, middle of the pack. Zacharias, Johnson, and Vandenberg as they come off of corner number 2, still 3 wide. Can they make it through 3 and 4?
DJ Moon trying to go up into a whole nother atmosphere over there as he came out of corner number 2, but they did gather it back. Morabito being pursued by Jaden Johnson, and problems for that 24 Brinkley.
And the 15 got up into the fence as well. The 2 is spun around afterwards.
Low and one.
That is the, what do you call him, Lenny? The little gangster?
Little gangster has had a terrible week. This kid usually drives a whole lot differently than this, and I don't know what's with the 24, but it has not been indicative of the abilities of this young Bryson Brinkley.
I had a legend car driver come up to me this week and said, every time that you're at Winter Nationals, I have bad luck. Happened to be, not to point out names, but a white 64 car from the AK Performance Shop. So could it be when you come down, there's some teams that just come down here every single year and just don't have the luck?
It happens. You know, it does. I've had so much success. Ooh, yeah.
Yeah, he got hit by the 9 of TJ Moon.
I've had so much success and so much disappointment. It's one of those things where you just, you know, all you can do is just hope for the best and hope that you get the horseshoe in your car. Mm-hmm. Ooh, yeah, he's going to come up really hard on the outside and
just clips Johnson.
That's the 15.
It's 15.
It's a little wall tag there at the end.
33 in front of 68.
There.
33 in front of 68.
So the caution flag flies, and you can see off that shot off the back, there's some darker clouds.
Yeah, there is. You know, when I first got up here, I was sitting here going, is this what Daytona looks like? Because there's an airport. I saw a plane landing in the back.
Let's start to double it up. We got
there's those dark clouds over in turns number 1 and 2. So 25 seconds left in the work area.
So out by the Tony's paint and body or whatever it is.
So
a little bit more cloudy.
So there is a sign as you see the 9 of TJ Moon leaving the work area. There's a sign that says Airport, Speedway, and Animal Shelter. So we think we're going to drop our Penguin off at the animal shelter on the way out and say we just don't want it anymore. It's broken.
Yeah, I think that would be a win. 16 laps to go. And Johnson is the leader with Morabito. Wouldn't it be cool? Morabito hasn't gotten a win. I know Johnson, not wishing him anything bad, but Morabito has certainly tried, and he would love to get him one win before this is all the way over. And he has the machine on the outside with Johnson on the inside.
He's a good little driver. I know he's going into a legend car pretty quick here, too, with the 860 group.
Yeah, I think we're going to see these two racing for a number of years to come, and that's kind of cool. Johnson and Morabito up front. They're going to swing their way down the back straightaway and start to pick up speed.
Here comes the field down the back straightaway as they get ready to come back to green. We have 4 laps completed, 16 to go. Green flag flies. We are back underway. Jaden Johnson leads them, but here comes Morabito on the outside. Morabito clears the 8.
Ooh, 8 got a little loose there coming off turn 2.
And now Johnson might be in the traffic here. Christensen gets by. McMahon gets by. And now the 8 back underneath kind of makes it look easy. That thing cut to the inside.
Big crossover move from Johnson. Now he's got to make up a little ground to catch back to Morabito, so...
Yeah, got 15 laps, probably at least one caution in there. That'd tighten things back up. We've been a lot more green today than others, but we'll see. Down on the bottom of the racetrack, looks like the 88 squeezing into that spot. Owen Hensey taking the position.
Hensey's another kid out of Wisconsin that races with us.
There's that caution.
Go low and two.
And that is the 2 car again.
Don't think it's his day.
2. You are done for the event. That is 3.
And that clarifies it.
So Lily, why not done for the day? She will take it off, and it's a long drive back to Dartmouth, Nova Scotia, though they said they're going to be here for a couple of days and do the vacation thing after a couple of weeks of racing down here.
Well, hopefully she hasn't told my son Ayrton that. I know that they're on the Snapchat till about 1 in the morning last night.
Oh, were they?
Oh, yeah. Dad's probably going, what? All right. But,
now she enjoys shopping. She told me there was iced coffee down here that she enjoys, and Slurpees, I think is what she said.
Yes. We don't have those in Nova Scotia, or what?
We don't have Slurpees in Nova Scotia. We don't have the Dunkin' Donuts iced coffee, and apparently we don't have the good malls, is what she told me earlier when we were down there.
Well, it's like a third world nation in Nova Scotia, isn't it?
Pretty much.
You guys live in huts and igloos.
We got some igloos, you know. We have the cans with the straws and everthing.
To talk,
strings,
of course.
We're bringing Lenny up there, from what I'm told. So,
but remind Tim that you do have those dogs with the collar and the alcohol.
Oh yeah, well, apparently we have dogs with whiskey in them.
You know what? I'd be rescued then,
yes.
no matter what.
000 all the way up. 000 all the way up. 000 up 3 spots if you want it. 000 up 3 spots if you want it.
They're trying to get the 000 car back up. You know, that's Jaden Johnson's little brother. He had quite the wreck up at Jefferson Speedway up in Wisconsin.
000 up 2 more. 000 up 2 more.
He's been a little gun shy since then, and we're trying to get him back out of it. He seems to be really picking up the pace, but his brother is definitely reaping all the benefits, getting all the accolades.
9. Should be 000 21 9.
You know, it's funny. You watch them sometimes. They'll have a wreck, and it'll be a long time, and then they get an easy bump and a spin, and all of a sudden it's like, oh, okay, it's not so bad anymore. I can do this again. And they go, or they'll ride around. Myatt Snyder, now Xfinity Cup Series. Yep. I remember watching his dad, Marty, just frustrated. When's he ever going to do anything? And he actually made a pass. I think he made from 5th to 4th in the final corner of some nondescript summer shootout event. But he made it really charging into the position. And then from then on, he became a race driver for almost a year and a half. No race driver at all. He was just out there using up Marty's, royalties. And now he's in the Xfinity Series because it just flipped. And all of a sudden, he was a racer. And Morabito on the inside with Johnson. They're both racy.
Good start, nose to nose there. Oh, Johnson's got a little run on the outside.
Just as Morabito took it the last time, Johnson's going to take it back on the outside. And now Morabito clears for second on McMahon. Hinsey and Christensen looking to get up here and make a move. The 24 car looks at position number 3 on McMahon.
2's been sneaky fast. Killian McMahon, that car comes to life the latter part of the race, and you see it here. Up to 3rd, Morabito's got to be concerned.
Erickson and Britt side by side at 6th. Behind them, it's the 78 up the hill. TJ Moon looking to come back to the front. Owen Zacharias to the outside. And you got Vandenberg in there as well. Great little battle here just outside the top 5.
Johnson got really loose coming off the turn 2. Lost a bunch of ground, but now all of a sudden he's starting to stretch it out a little bit. Morabito was right on him coming off of turn 2. He got really loose.
Halfway home this time by.
In these, do you feel before you even see?
So, talking to some of these kids, they tell me that they don't even lift off the gas. They just trail brake it. So they'll just hold the brake a little bit and stay wide open. Oh. Dent got it.
Now, Zacharias got a body check, and that slowed him down, and then this car just came along, and there's the 21 with a problem.
Yeah, the 21 may have got tagged on the way by. But that's Dent in the 68. And there's the thumbs up from Wyatt. They were 3 wide, and 3 wide did not work down into turn number 1.
Wyatt's family. They're out of Colorado, I believe. They good people. They came up and raced with us in Minnesota and Wisconsin a few times on our 4-day weekends. We have 4 of those this year where we race at 4 different tracks at 4 different nights. And it seems to attract some people to come up and do some traveling with us. Here's our replay.
So the 83 does a little bit of bump in, I think, with the 35, and that starts it.
000 in front of the 15. 000 in front of the 15.
Nowhere to go.
Yeah, 35 got
21 in
slowed
front of
by
the
the
41.
contact, and it wasn't super hard contact, but it was enough that whatever Owen came out of the gas for the moment, and as he let it breathe, there was the green car to
And
monster truck him.
Lenny, keep your eye as it rolls through here. The 21 of Weitzel's going to come through here. Right here, watch Mandy Lee. She spins. Mandy Lee in the 41 almost goes for a ride. I don't know how she missed the 21.
Wow.
One more look at it. That's Cullen O'Connor in the 33. 33 and 35 are parked side by side back there, so I'm
Yes.
sure that's going to have a conversation or two.
Looks like she got by of the hair of her chinny chin chin.
Yep. She clearly did not learn that one from her father. There's
Here's
the Zacharias
Zacharias
crew.
in the work
Oh, look,
area.
there's Cameron Boland again. That kid's everywhere today.
I think he has a twin brother running around here.
Oh. Woof.
Wow.
Okay.
That's an adjustment.
Yeah, that looked, yeah. Mhm.
Oh, Owen just saw it at the wheel there.
35
I think we just
seconds
broke
left on the
Owen's
hot work
thumb.
area.
That's what I was thinking, too.
And that's Megs.
Oh, here we go. One more. Bang.
Oh,
That work?
This will be a single file restart.
That looks like the key back there.
Tristan, yep, there he is.
I think everybody just wants to use the hammer
Megs is
now.
there as well.
Yep.
I see. The mullet.
Yeah,
They're
Megs
keeping the
has
mullet
definitely got
alive.
him a mullet.
Yes.
They are keeping the mullet alive here.
There's a lot of green right there.
That looks like it's taped up with Tony tape.
Don't give him don't make his head any bigger than it already is. They don't have any hammers though.
Just yet.
Got one in the work area. Got one in the work area. About a minute left in the work area for the 68.
Looks a little low in the rear end there, like maybe it's...
It did. I thought it was the rumble strips, but you're right. It looked... No shock broke?
hard to say.
Well,
We'll see if he makes the right turn or the left.
he's got to make the
Needs
right
a
turn
light
there.
kit on it if he's going to be a low rider like that. Yeah, that was way too low.
See if it comes back out onto the speedway.
Lights out, coming to green. Lights out, coming to green.
By the
Lights out,
sound
Doesn't
coming to
look
green.
that
Straighten
way.
up.
Yeah, it sounds like it turned left or went straight.
Well, it looks like Johnson's all alone up front here, so let's see if he can get that thing spooled up and check out.
Morabito on the back bumper, 10 laps to go. Final feature of the week. They fly through the restart box and we're back underway.
Johnson and Morabito. Morabito's been able to get out front a little, but Johnson's car just seems to be the fastest of this bunch all week.
He's strong. You know, Alex Hartwig, that was actually his old car, and his dad, Bob Hartwig, Alex Hartwig won the Outlaw Championship last year. His dad, Bob Hartwig, is down here helping these guys, helping the Johnsons. And Alex is actually going to race a legend car for me next year. He's been racing a 602 late model up in Wisconsin, won a race already. Quite the talent. So he's got a good group of people behind him.
41 of Lee around.
Oh, and there's the 41.
Yellow, middle of four. Higher, low, higher, low, higher, low, higher, low, higher, low.
That's always a scary
Higher,
feeling. You're sitting there in the middle of the
low.
racetrack and you're watching them come and you're just going, oh, no, 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 please not me. You're hoping
Off the brakes, roll down the track.
that Kyle's, yelling yellow, 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 and hopefully everybody hears it at the same time.
It was kind of sounding like Tony going to break. Go to break, no. Go to break, no. Go to break, no. Save me some time. Go to break, no. We're not going to break.
Sounds like an auctioneer by the sounds of it.
88 on the 24, 88 in front of the 24.
So we are back under the yellow flag. I want to point out the 24. Now, I talked to Morton Christensen and them a little bit earlier. That car is for sale. I was going to ask him if it came with the stickers on it because Noble Grape is on the side of that. That is a wine, make your own wine place out in Halifax. He's got Brew HQ on the back, so he's got wine and beer, whatever.
The price just
went up. The
went
kid doesn't have wine or beer. Morton does.
Good point.
But that car is for sale. As we get ready to come back to the green flag, 8 laps to go. Great restart for those guys up front.
Really was. The top 4, even the top 5. Nice little move. And here comes Hensey. That green and black and gray machine taking over the position from the 2.
Hoping for that 1-2 Wisconsin finish here.
And McMahon on it, Christensen on it. Battle for third as Morabito tries to take the lead away. Up ahead of them. Great battles here in the final few laps of this NX Winter Nationals. McMahon on the back bumper of the 88 and Morabito on the back bumper of Johnson in car number 8.
Morabito had a great run coming off of 2 there.
He did, didn't he? Did you see the line? Did he change his line or something? Is he going up higher and getting a little more speed, diamonding this thing somehow?
I tell you, I watched the Harley Johnson, Jaden's little brother, with Brexton the other day. He took the outside line that I hadn't seen anybody run all week, and he was flying.
Ooh, 3 wide behind them. Wow.
DJ Moon in the 9.
They are not being friendly back there.
No, they are not. It is go time. The gloves are off. And he's final
Christensen.
Christensen around the outside.
Morabito underneath for the lead.
Where do you watch here? Side by side for the lead. They are going at it in these final few laps. Cross back over. Jaden Johnson to the inside.
41,
Leaders going through corner number 2. Johnson, Morabito. Johnson! The air came off the back end of that thing, but he saves it. But now, 3 laps to go, and TJ Moon maybe right now he's in the infield. We're staying green. We're green to this one. 2 laps to go. It is Ben Morabito in front. Johnson's going to chase him.
Johnson's got to get up on the wheel in these final few laps to get it done. They come to the white flag this time. Final lap for Ben Morabito. It has been a perfect week for Jaden Johnson in car number 8. Johnson in a second. If he stays there, going to be able to hold on to the week-long championship, but not going to sweep it. Through 3 and 4, the 17 of Ben Morabito closes out with a victory in the Outlaws.
Johnson did hold on to that second. Aiden Christensen, Cullen Hensey, Killian McMahon, Tim Brockhouse. What a fun time to get to chat with you this way.
Awesome. It was really great talking to you too, Lenny. Good way to end the weekend with the bandos. And in years past we've always had the pros, but seeing the Outlaws out here, these are the next great kids right here.